Okay, folks, Good Bad Movie Review number 41C. We got to discuss Avatar 3, Fire and Ash. So I just saw it. I gave it a rating of 7.5 out of 10. For pure spectacle, it's an 8.5 out of 10, but I got a docket a full point for the story being pretty so complicated it gets confusing. One thing I gotta say is that I do love some James Cameron. I can't help it. This movie, though, really could have been two movies. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. And I kind of wished I'd seen it in two parts. Kind of seemed like one part for about 90 minutes and then gone to do something else and then come back to the movie theater for the next 90 minutes. So here's the thing I was thinking. The story is so complicated that I can tell you what the story is and it won't be a spoiler alert because I'll probably get it wrong. So this is how it breaks down. So in the first Avatar movie, you have a Marine guy who is paraplegic. He does not have use of his legs. And the Army gives him, the Marines give him a chance of inhabiting an avatar on this other world. And that allows him to regain the use of his legs. So, of course, that's a wonderful thing that's happening. But then he finds out that he's being planted there in order to invade the world, I guess steal its natural resources, kind of colonialization. All right, so that's what that first movie is about. So I thought that that was the best one because it had the best balance between the technology that the Marines were bringing in and then the natural world, the beauty of the natural world and the power of the natural world. And he ends up siding with the natural world. And lo and behold, in the third movie, the guy's still there. Couldn't believe it. So anyway, that's the first one. Second movie is about that tribe ends up, their resources end up dwindling to the point where they have to leave their territory, the territory that they have. So they end up kind of immigrating to a land where there are people who are in touch with the sea. And so they have to adapt in order to survive there. And that's kind of what the second story is about. Okay, so what's this one about? This one is about, oh my gosh. So you've still got these elements. So the family has adapted to the sea, the land of the sea. But they are being attacked. There's a war that's going on. They're being attacked. So I think what's happening is that the Marines are kind of using as mercenaries another tribe that kind of uses, it's kind of airborne. And so there's battles that are going on with them. Sometimes the Marines get directly involved and you get to see these very, very high-tech battle gear, ships. And there were a lot of callbacks to Cameron's other work. Like I saw a ship from, an airship from the first Terminator. I saw an airship from Aliens 2. Oh my gosh, there's so many callbacks. They had a scene where they're teaching one of the characters how to use a rifle, a plasma rifle, and they're shooting at these big eggs. Cameron's freaking awesome. But, okay, this is one of the reasons why I can't help but like him is that he'll do like this amazing kind of work, and then he starts throwing in B-movie elements that I think are really hilarious and very hard for me to take serious. He did that in, what was that movie? The Abyss. At the very end, there's like a giant alien spaceship that comes out of the ocean. There's stuff like that that happens with this, and I won't tell you what. But anyway, it's so complicated. Oh yeah, and then here's the thing is, there's a Marine who's in Avatar form, who's leading kind of the bad guys, and he links up with a woman who looks like a cobra because she's got this big kind of feathers on her back, and he decides to give her, you know, high technology weapons in order for her to battle more effectively. But he has a child who is a human child who is now living with the people in the first tribe from the first movie. And he's become part of their family. And they keep always threatening to kill him. And he's kind of like a smaller guy, so there's all this like height. His girlfriend or his romantic interest is like about 3 feet higher than 3 feet taller than him. I thought that was kind of weird. That's like a kind of new weird kink, the giantess kink, and they threw it in there for no apparent reason. And I gotta say, I love me some Edie Falco. It was great to see Edie Falco in there, and Sam Worthington was in it. I don't know, it's just crazy. And I think the voice of Sigourney Weaver was used as the computer. Anyway, so I just thought I would say it's a really fascinating film, and please like, share, subscribe, post, repost, and comment. Let me know what you thought. Can you watch I watched the whole thing. Can you watch a 3-hour, 15-minute movie and feel comfortable, or do you think it should have been in 2 chunks? Oh, that reminds me. Okay, so when I lived in Japan for about a year and a half, and there's a tradition in Japan at the end of the year when it gets snowy in Japan. They have a golden week where the workers who work so hard during the year get a full week off. And what they do during Golden Week is they show samurai movies.
Sorry to bother you. Are you in this IMAX theater?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, no problem. They show samurai movies all year long. Or no, during the Golden Week, around the clock, like 24 hours around the clock. And so, people who are resting, salary men and salary women who are resting, will watch the samurai movie for a while, and then they fall asleep, and then they wake up a couple hours later, and it's still going on, and you can catch up. Well, this is Avatar is kind of like that. It's sort of like the samurai movies in Japan during Golden Week. Is that ultimately you can just watch the whole thing. You watch Avatar 1, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, and you could just have it go round the clock, and you could try to figure out what the plot is. So that's kind of nice, sort of the American version of the Japanese samurai movies. Anyway, I had a good time. I would recommend coming out and checking out the movie. There is a lot of violence and a lot of battles and war scenes, so you have to be prepared for that. But hope you all have a good day. Thanks. Oh, please like, share, subscribe, post, repost, and follow. Thank you.